For me, the mission has always been, how can I help these amazing small food vendors really grow their businesses? Started talking to them, saw that catering was something that they really needed help with, and they didn't know how to market themselves. And so we essentially have become a marketing arm for these food trucks, but then we expanded our services. We started working with restaurants and caterers. So today, Food to Eat is a corporate concierge service where we help about 400 or 500 food vendors of New York City, restaurants, caterers, and food trucks get their services into corporations and getting corporates to start eating more locally. So what we really want is companies to start thinking about how do they better serve their local communities, and what better way by saying we're helping support the local businesses.
Is there a moment you can think of where you had either a setback or total failure and you thought, oh my God, this is over, it's all over, but you managed to turn it around and make it into success?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Our pivot was exactly that, right? We thought, we had just assumed, we did a lot of research. We talked to a lot of our food vendors. I talked to about 40, 50 food trucks and carts before I started the business, and we talked to consumers, but it didn't work, right? We didn't foresee that the government would be coming up with all these regulations out of nowhere and didn't want food trucks around. We thought that this is a part of the culture of New York City. It's what makes New York City so special, and a lot of other cities have food trucks and carts everywhere. So for me, that was one of the the biggest things where it was upsetting, because that was my original vision. I didn't want to see food trucks being where we were going to expand and grow into other cities, and then it didn't happen. But what's amazing is we're now a profitable business. We've grown into something that's even bigger and better, and we're still serving and driving value to our vendor base. And I think we're driving even more value, because our average ticket went from $20 to about $600, right?
Wow.
So when our average ticket for them, that went up, they saw more value and they wanted to work with us even more. And now, it's easy for us to sign on vendors because they just refer us to other places.
Right.
They say, hey guys, they're helping with catering, they're marketing, they're telling our stories, and that's the amazing part about what we do. So it's cool that pivot actually, as horrible as it seemed at the time, helped us become where we are, to be where we are today. Absolutely.
Is there something coming up in 2017 for you or for the company that you're excited about? Any rollouts that we should know about?
So, right now the concentration is just, right now our service is a concierge service, so it heavily relies on our team. Office managers reach out to us and say, hey, we have a meal for 50 people, 500 people, and we put things together. And right now we're heavily investing in technology, so we want to try to make it so that it's a little bit more scalable and more automated. 2017 is focused on growing New York City with tech, and then thinking about city number 2 and 3 for us and how we're going to grow from there.